Hello everyone and welcome back to Goldilocks Shops. Today I'm going to be doing a review on my Mulberry Lily handbag. I've had this handbag for a couple of years now, so I feel I can give you a real in-depth and honest review on the handbag. So if you're thinking about purchasing it, you might be interested to watch this first because I will tell you lots of things about it that you might not already know. So it comes in a grey dust bag like so, with the gold Mulberry logo and emblem printed on it, say there. And this dust bag is a drawstring dust bag, so it opens like that. And I keep this bag in the dust bag when I'm not using it all the time. I just store it in my wardrobe. I stuff it with tissue or clean t-shirts, and the bag looks like this. And I have it in the natural leather oak brown with the soft gold hardware and the postman lock like so. So now I'm going to run you through the dimensions of the bag. So the bag is 21 centimetres wide, 17 centimetres high, 9 centimetres in depth and 29 centimetres handle drop. So now I'm going to discuss with you the chain and the versatility of the bag because of it. So you can double up the chain like so, and you can wear it as a shoulder bag, and that's quite good because it sort of has more of a sort of formal appeal to it. Or you can drop the chain and shorten it at the top like so, and it lengthens it the other way, and you can wear this as a crossbody bag. So now I'm going to discuss with you this little key fob here. So this fob contains a gold lock like so with the mulberry tree emblem on it. I don't really see the purpose of this because it does nothing, but you can cover up like so and you never have to see it. It is just purely for aesthetical purposes. One sort of con of this bag is the flaps tend to curl. But that is just how the bag is. The more you stuff it and fill it and make it heavy, the worse this is, the more noticeable it is when you are carrying it out and about. But it's just the way it is. As I say, I tend to store them really nicely, so it's not the way I've been storing it. It's just it's just what happens with it. And the heavier you make it, the more it will sort of sag and the flaps will curl. So it's probably best not to overfill this one when you're carrying it out and about. So now I'm going to take you on a tour of the inside of the bag. So as you can see, the bag is not lined because it's a natural leather. I read the blurb online, and it sort of briefly said that it kind of wants you to sort of see the leather sort of aging and looking good from inside and out, and therefore the bag is not lined, if you believe that. The bag also contains one inside compartment, which is like an inside zip, and this is lined with the mulberry tree sort of canvas material, and you've got a little inside pocket like so, which is that you can zip up, which is quite cool. You've also got the leather sort of logo on the inside, see that, and you've also got the sort of gold emblem with the serial number on the back. So now I'm going to take you through the steps that I take to protect my bag against the elements. So one thing that I do is I always make sure that I store it correctly. So I don't store it in direct sunlight, I keep it in the dust bag and I stuff it and I put it in my wardrobe so it's nice and safe. Another thing, when I bought it, the sales rep recommended that I also buy this Colonial weatherproof spray. So what it is, it's the classic water stop and UV protection spray, and when I got home I instantly sprayed all the outer leather surfaces with this spray, and it's really good because it does make the bag more resistant against water, although I do not recommend that you take this bag out in heavy downpours. And if I take this out for all day, and I know I'm going to be out all day and I'm not 100% sure what the weather will be like, what I will tend to do is I'll tend to pack a little folded up plastic bag with me, just in case, and then I can take that bag out and I can protect the outer leather layer of the bag in heavy downpours. But this is great against light rain, light sort of spitting rain, and I think that it does resist the water very well, but it's something to be aware of, that you can't take your bag out in heavy downpours. So that was my review on my Mulberry leather handbag. As I say, I have used this bag. It doesn't sit inside my wardrobe and look pretty. I get a lot of wear out of it. I have, you know, got bits of sun cream on it that's transferred from myself. I've also had oil mysteriously get it on there. And what I tend to do for that is I just get the tiniest little bit of dry shampoo on my hands. Be really careful about this, because obviously don't ruin your bag. But just literally pop a little bit of powder, or even talcum powder would work well. Just pop a little bit of talcum powder on the area that has the oil spill, and it absorbs it. It actually worked with this one quite well. I had it on the back of the fob and on the front of the flap, and I literally popped a little bit of powder on and it absorbed the oil off. So you can repair bags yourself to a certain extent. I think it's a really good, lovely little bag, very versatile, as I said, with the chain and things. I can't afford the Chanel Classic Flap 255, so for me this was an alternative. I know that they're not exactly the same, but in terms of a practical bag that you can own, a practical designer bag even that you own, this sort of works for me, and I feel that it's a good bag. It's a good bag. It's a good investment. You know, it's a small bag and that might not be to your taste, but I looked at the Mulberry Lily medium and I decided that it was too big for my frame. I'm quite small, I'm about 5'3", so it looked a bit silly against me. It looked oversized and not quite right, but I enjoy small bags. I find that it's much easier to not get things lost in small bags, and I am someone who loses absolutely everything. Anything and everything, I can lose it, and a small bag to me provides less compartments, less places where I can accidentally lose something, and also prevents me from taking the kitchen sink out with me on my day out, because the amount of times I've had big bags and I've taken loads of stuff out with me and I've not needed it, I've not used it, I've just been carting it around for no reason, and you know, that strains shoulders and stuff, and it's not good, and it's not a very practical way of living really. So yeah, I prefer smaller bags. This is perfect for me. I've lusted after this for 2 years before I bought it. I've had it for 2 years now and I feel that it's still a good investment. So I hope this was a helpful video and that's helped you decide whether you want to make the purchase. I couldn't recommend it enough, even with its faults of like bending, curling front flap, and the fact that it doesn't hold its shape brilliantly because it's quite thin leather. But other than that, I think it's a great bag. Very good, very practical. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.